Alright, look, sweetie. I'm not asking for donations, or selling raffle tickets, or trying to get you to join my religion. I just want to talk. No one just wants to talk anymore. Oh, there you are. So how about that Mayor Detour? Hey! Yeah, and that ad for the deodorant I'm wearing said it would attract women. Alright, perhaps we need to take a police negotiator approach to this. We need to find out what she wants, what her demands are, and then maybe she'll come out. Alright, spill your guts. What do you want? Rupees? Weapons? $5 off your next haircut? Well, she's not gonna listen to reason, so I guess I'll have to come in by force. Let's fire a warning shot. I'm coming in because I'm curious. Curiosity, it did something to the cat. I can't quite remember what that was, but I'm sure the cat turned out just fine. Alright, let's check out your pad. Link wouldn't be Link without intruding people's houses. I see why she wanted to stay inside. This is a nice crib you got here. Oh, sorry, how rude of me to get my muddy boots all over your nice table. I would wipe my feet before entering, but there doesn't appear to be a button for this. The game does not want me to have good manners. What's that there? Looks like a wardrobe. Oh, maybe that means we can go to Narnia. Alright, let's, So, I guess that's what happens when adults try to enter Narnia. Now I know why only kids entered it. That's a very good question. Link's been getting away with that for far too long. No, not on my watch, sweetie. Link never neglects a woman in need. Yeah, I know Princess Zelda's imprisonment. I know all about that, but you know, despite that, we've got more important things to worry about right now, like selling masks. You know, because after all, that's much more important than, you know, Zelda being on the verge of death, isn't it? Alright, so let's do it the proper way this time. We need to get back in, bomb her door. She'll come out and check on it. She's gotta be getting really tired of that by now. And just to show off, if you use the stone mask here, she won't see you at all. So that's a way to avoid her seeing you and running back in the house and freaking out. If you wanted to do it the cheating way. Cheaters never, well, they succeed sometimes, I guess. Alright, round 2. Violence is not the answer here, unfortunately. So let's give this guy an extreme makeover. And we get the Gibdo's mask. Pfft, hideous. Wow, they're blunt. So now we can become one with the Gibdos. My lifelong dream. Really comes to show that parents and their children work as a team. Parents help turn their children into adults, and children help turn their parents into adults. Alright, so we helped Pamela and her father reunite as proper father and daughter by getting rid of that horrible spell that was upon his face. Now let's come back in here and learn a thing or two about these folks, shall we? See what their lives are like when it's just normal. Yeah, Pamela's quite the mature daughter. Quite mature for her age. But going through that, you mature a little bit, I would say. So they came here because her father wanted to do some research on ghosts and such, and the supernatural. But I guess he got a little bit... He got the taste of the supernatural a bit too much, I'd say. Sunk his teeth in it a little too much. Should only have tasted it a little bit. But Pamela has decided to take the mature route and just kind of put the water under the bridge. Indeed it is. I've been studying fairies for quite some time myself, and I've learned that they're painfully annoying, and well, that's about it, really. I like how there's a "the" there. You know, I suppose he's the only one. He's like Tigger. You don't say. Alright, I'll submit questions to your form spring. Alright, so he is a man of 1,000 ghost facts. So you can take a good look at some of these drawings around here, and he'll actually give you a little inside information about some of these monsters. He'll tell you a little bit about the Gibdo and the history of it. What's interesting about this guy is I looked this up because I was curious, and apparently he doesn't have any name. The game didn't name him. Everything I looked up just said Pamela's father, so I guess we'll name him. What do you folks think this guy's name should be? Leave a comment. And perhaps we'll have a little contest. I like how Link just slipped off when the conversation started there. He's going to tell us a little bit about the Gyros here, but we already know a little bit about them. And none of this, of course, is mandatory, but I do want to take some time to kind of read these things and get to know these characters a little bit, because really that's what makes the game so great, you know? There's no sense in just going out and doing all the action-packed stuff all the time. You know, I mean, with the actual task involving these two, I mean, we wouldn't really get to know them in their normal lives, you know? We'd only get to know the tragic, hideous, supernatural craziness he went through, and then move on. That wouldn't be fun. This is interesting. You can actually wear the Gibdo mask, and he doesn't know anything about what he went through, so he's actually intrigued by it. He wants to observe it and research it. Something tells me maybe later, man. And I'm only showing this off for the sake of showing it off. I feel horrible, but just to show it off, if you talk to Pamela with the Gibdo mask on, she'll freak out and throw you out. I'm only showing that to show it. I'm not some crazy nutcase who just wants to freak her out, I promise. I think. It's kind of interesting here is if you take out the ocarina, the music stops. Then if you go back to Link, it plays it all over again. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. Anyway, let's warp to Clocktown. Alright, I have warped to Clocktown, and what we're actually going to do here right quick is purchase some magic beans. What you really need to know here in particular is that I'm purchasing magic beans from the Deku Scrub that's here in Clocktown, and that's because I already did the title deed quest in this cycle. Originally, this Deku Scrub was in the Southern Swamp, and if you have not done the title deed quest in your cycle, then this particular Deku Scrub will be over in the swamp. And you'll need to get magic beans from the one in the swamp. But since he moved here when I did the title deed quest, I had to come here in Clocktown to get the magic beans. If that confuses you, then just know this. You get magic beans from either the Deku Scrub here in Clocktown or the one in Southern Swamp. If one isn't selling magic beans, then that means the other one is, so. And you do have to do this as regular Link as well, so. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase 5, because we're gonna need 5. Alright, I purchased 5 magic beans, and let's just put that away. Make a little note of that for the time being. That and our blue potion that I got earlier in the cycle. We're gonna need these items next video or so. So let's just hold on to that. Alright, back in Iconic Canyon. We're gonna head up to the next particular location, and that's gonna about do it for this video. Up here is the well. And one thing I didn't show is that Pamela will actually occasionally come up to the well. That's before we did all the stuff that I did with helping her father. She'll occasionally come up here to the well and check on it, but that would have just taken too many game hours to show that. So just know that that's a little trivia. That's something she'll do. Down here in the well, will our wishes come true? Guess I'll have to find out next time. Thank you for watching. See you later, alligators.